What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Rebored Podcast. Today we're going to be talking about...
What are the best Marvel movies for each character?
Yeah. We'll just cut to that.
Okay.
So, thank you, John, for figuring that out for me. We're going to be going through 25 characters that have, significant roles in a couple of movies. So, no, Pepper Potts. What's her best movie? Probably the first Iron Man. Boom.
That
Done.
is true.
If you were curious what Pepper Potts' best movie is, you got it. Iron Man, let's go. Off the bat. So he's been Iron Man, Iron Man 2, Avengers, Iron Man 3, Avengers 2, Captain America 3, Spider-Man Homecoming, Avengers 3, and Avengers 4. This is hard. I think it's between...
I know my two.
3 for me. Iron Man 1, Iron Man 3, and Avengers 4.
See, Iron Man 3 would be, but I'm picking two. Iron Man 1 or Avengers 4 for me. For
yeah.
Sure.
So the end and the beginning. It's difficult because he has so much of that annoying charm in the first one. And the character arc is great.
Yeah, and it's just nostalgia as well for that one.
Yeah.
But then how his story ends is very beautiful.
He has some of the best moments. It's cool to see the new suit with all the technology. I don't know, this is so hard. Can we pick a tie on the first one?
Sure.
All right, cool. Iron Man or Avengers 4. Then we have Hulk. Incredible Hulk, Avengers 2, 3, and then Thor 3 or Avengers 4. I think it's probably the Avengers 1 for me.
I'd say Thor 3.
You think? I think Thor 3 too. Yeah. It's either between Avengers and Thor 3 because Thor 3 we do get the badass Hulk in the beginning, but we also get to see more Bruce Banner.
Yeah, then they set up that interesting thing, which they should have done more with, about how he's been Hulk for so long. He doesn't even he's scared that he might, if he turns back into Hulk, that he might.
But then it would just became Hulk was scared.
Yeah,
it should have been Bruce Banner was scared. Why the fuck would Hulk be scared?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think Avengers is really good too though, because it's the last time he's just pure, I don't know. He's not too witty as Bruce Banner. He's this nerdy science dude.
Yeah.
And then he's when he's angry, he's badass. He really carries the Avengers for most of that final battle.
One thing Marvel does just a little bit too much is they turn things into just quips. Movie quips.
Too quippy.
Yeah.
That's their comedy. It's all quips. So whatever. But in Thor 3, that's probably the funniest movie in the MCU.
Mm-hmm.
And also in Avengers 1 he has that part where he stops the Chitauri ship. That's one of the best moments he has. Captain America. So he has Captain America 1, 2, 3, Avengers 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I put in Spider-Man Homecoming. I don't know why I chose this time.
Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah,
I would say Captain America too.
Yeah, probably the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Because that's when you so the first arc is really obvious in Captain America 1. But Captain America 2, it's where do you take him? But I think they went with a really good place. Do you trust the government?
Yeah, exactly.
Never trust the government.
Exactly.
But I'd say it's not probably, this is probably split opinion, but I'd say number 4 as well.
I don't like where he ended off, honestly.
I think it makes sense that he went back.
No, it does make sense, but at the same time, it's just I feel they shouldn't have done it.
Why? But what else would he have been?
Because his whole thing was accepting that he's a man out of his time.
I know.
I feel
he has a chance to do it.
And then I feel he finally gets to kind of a spot where he's oh, I'm okay with this, and then he just goes back.
I don't know. He deserves a rest. But yeah,
he deserves a rest.
But then he goes back and he sees her again, and he's oh yeah.
I think honestly it was just that they didn't know how to really retire him.
Probably, but I think it made sense.
Yeah.
It worked. It works in the movie. Thor. He has Thor 2, 3, and then Avengers 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably. There's 2 different characters here, almost.
Yeah. I would say either.
Thor 1 has it cool Shakespearean fish out of water Thor, which is he's still funny in it, but probably Avengers Infinity War for me.
I was gonna say either that one or Thor 3, but I think Avengers 3. It's pretty emotional for him. He has
a pretty resonant beginning.
Yeah.
And then gets just to be badass and be exactly. The best hero in that movie. So he definitely shines. He's probably one of, if not the best. Well, actually, I'll get to one who I think is as good. But he's one of the best heroes in Infinity War, I think, standout roles. Black Widow. So she has Iron Man 2, Avengers, Captain America 2, Avengers 2, Captain America 3, Avengers 3, Avengers 4, and the Black Widow solo movie. Pretty obvious for me.
I'd say Captain America 2.
Yeah. Though I will say, even though Joss Whedon paired her up with Bruce Banner, everything else about her in that movie I really liked. Like, that's the one that revealed, like, all the backstory with, like, the Red Room and stuff. So I think it gave her a lot, but it also, like, took enough where it's like, okay, you, like, take a bit down. But in Captain America 2, she's badass.
Yeah, and
I think it's her most engaging plot.
You have the whole Winter Soldier thing as well, and, like, she's
her
not
ties
just, like,
to that.
she's not just, like, a side character.
Yeah, she is, like, right alongside Captain America in that movie. Without taking away from Captain America.
Exactly.
It's his movie. Then we have Hawkeye, which is just the Avengers movie, except he's not in the third one. And then Captain America 3. His probably best role is going to be Hawkeye. Probably. Best. But for now, I'd say Avengers 2. They sacrificed Quicksilver for him.
Yeah, then Avengers 2. I forgot about that part. I was thinking maybe
he has that part where
when he loses his family and stuff like that.
Yeah. That's good, but they don't do enough with it.
Yeah.
I don't think. He's like Ronin for one scene.
Yeah.
But yeah, he doesn't have a dumbass haircut in Avengers 2 either, so that's cool. Mullet, mohawk thing. But in Avengers 2, yeah, I like his suit in that one.
But you forgot about his solo movie. Tag?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yes, Tag.
Yeah, his solo movie.
With, who else is even in that movie? Andy from The Office?
John Hamm. This one dude.
Anyone else from the MCU?
No, from the MCU.
Damn it, I can't make a joke off it then. Then we have Bucky. So he's been in Captain America 1, Captain America 2, Captain America 3, Avengers 3, 4, and Falcon and Winter Soldier. For me, it's pretty obvious. It's between one of two things, but I'm going to go with Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, easily.
Because obviously he gets, like, episode 2 of Falcon and Winter Soldier is the one where we get to see, like, his trauma.
Yeah. We
get a Winter Soldier flashback where he's badass. And we get, like, the resolution.
Yeah, easily.
But Captain America 2 was the other one I had in mind. Obviously.
Yeah.
Then we have Captain Marvel. Oof. Now, she's made a lot of mini appearances, so she has her solo movie, Avengers Endgame, and Shang-Chi, if you count the ending. Probably her solo movie, I guess.
I would say Shang-Chi. She gets one line in that.
Oh, that's right. No, actually, I'll go with Endgame. I mean, I don't love... Because at least she didn't stop Thanos. Like, if she stopped Thanos, she gets a good hero moment. She's not in it for long. Granted, she has a stupid haircut, but still. In her solo movie, she's just kind of cold, you know? I don't really like...
I honestly don't like any of her things.
Yeah, I don't know. They fumbled the bag. Fumbled the bag with the female, except for Black Widow, who slaps. Then we have Drax.
Who?
Drax, the Destroyer, Dave Bautista.
What does he look like?
Are you kidding?
He's invisible. What are you talking about, Jack?
Oh, okay. God.
What's with all these WWE stars becoming invisible?
I don't know, but I'd say probably Guardians 2. Because he's kind of like cold in Guardians 1. Like, he doesn't have that same, like, warm dumbness that he does in...
Yeah, I feel like it's a little bit there, but then the second one shines on it more.
Yeah, he gets, like, a lot of really good moments, and he gets more backstory. Like, that part where, like, Mantis, like, touches him and she cries, but he's just, like, cold. Great moment. So I definitely think Guardians 2 for him. Then we have Nick Fury. Now, he's been in, like, every movie.
Yeah.
Probably Captain Marvel. I think he steals the show, other than the eye thing. Or Winter Soldier. But I
would say Winter Soldier.
He's knocked out for most of that. Also, the first Avengers movie.
Doesn't do nothing there for me.
He gets the second most screen time in that.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like,
he brings them together.
It's just, like...
I think that's where we really get,
he's a catalyst for story in that.
I don't know. So Samuel L. Jackson's able to, like, make anything he does entertaining, which is like...
Yeah. I would say Captain America 2.
I'll go with Captain Marvel. Because he makes that movie fun. Yeah.
I feel like he comes
if he wasn't in Captain Marvel, imagine how bad the movie would have been.
I feel like in Captain America 2 it makes me kind of scared of him.
Yeah, that's true. Then we have Gamora. I don't know. I mean, Infinity War, obviously she gets the big moment. She's kind of like the emotional core for, like, the Guardians in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Guardians 1, I mean, I don't know. Guardians 2, she gets the part with Nebula. She gets to make up. So, like...
Yeah, probably that one then.
It's alright.
I'd say Guardians 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Then we have Groot. Now, this is interesting because he's pretty much a different character in every single movie he's been in.
I know which one mine is. Guardians 1.
Guardians 1 for sure. He's just so charming, and like his interactions with Rocket, like it feels like they really have known each other for like forever.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
and then in the end also when Baby Groot
incredible. So yeah, and Teenage Groot's just but maybe one day we'll see King Groot. Vin Diesel.
No.
Stop. Oh my gosh, it's Vin. Then we have Ant-Man. I
Ant-Man 1.
He's fun and all everything. This is difficult.
Maybe either Endgame or Ant-Man 1 for me.
I'm thinking Civil War.
I
really like his first interactions with all these heroes.
Yeah.
And he has the same charm he has in Ant-Man 1. Like, it very much is like, those are two very similar versions of him because everything is motivated in Ant-Man and the Wasp by what happened in Civil War.
I say Ant-Man 1 because I love how he interacts with his all the fellow characters in that.
That's true. Luis.
Yeah, especially
And
Luis.
Kurt.
Yeah.
Played by the Duties and everything. Polka Dot Man, baby. Then we have Loki. Once again, but in everything. Now, I don't know if I'm hesitant to even say Loki is my favorite Loki.
Are you talking?
Like, time that he's shown up. Yeah. Because there's other Lokis that steal the spotlight.
Exactly.
We are talking about our main Loki.
So, not Loki TV show then?
No, but you can because that is our main Loki, just he kind of converted.
Okay, so I'd say either Loki TV show or Thor 3.
Yeah, I'd say Thor 3. But I do like how menacing he is in Avengers. Like that line when he's in the prison or he just like fucks with everybody.
As you can tell, I'm hungry.
I think the microphone picked that up.
Good. I'd say Loki.
I'll go with Thor. I'll go with Loki. Then we have Mantis. So she's only had really a big part in 2 movies, Infinity War and Guardians 2. And I'd say
Guardians 2.
I'd say Guardians 2.
She has the funniest lines with Drax.
Yeah. And she has a good like interaction with Ego.
Mm-hmm.
So then we have Scarlet Witch. Definitely not WandaVision. I really liked her in that, but I don't think they handled her being a villain well. Had they made her a villain, I probably actually would have said that. Like straight up. It seems like she's gonna be a villain of Doctor Strange 2, but maybe more of a moral villain.
What else is she in a lot? Maybe Civil War.
Civil War, but no, I'm gonna go with Endgame. She doesn't get much story, but she gets like one of the coolest moments.
Actually, I'd say Infinity War.
Yeah, Infinity War. Because she gets a really cool moment of that facing Proxima Midnight, but then she also gets the Vision plot.
Exactly.
And so yeah, definitely Infinity War. But lamest costume. She just wears like a trench coat. Then we have Nebula. Definitely Endgame.
Oh yeah.
She gets so much, which I was really surprised by.
Mm-hmm.
Pleasant surprise. She's pretty in Guardians 1. Guardians 2, she gets a little bit better. Infinity War, I think is where she takes the big step up.
Exactly.
And then Endgame is like the magnum opus of Nebula. Then we have Spider-Man, which I'm a defender of the solo movies as I bring up consistently.
Honestly?
But I'll say Civil War.
Yeah, I would say Civil War. They did really good with his character.
His first like scene is perfect for
exactly.
like if you Spider-Man gets like 15 minutes of screen time, that's an essential scene. So like yes, perfect. And then I think
only if they could have followed it up like that.
And I think that it's the purest like, oh my gosh, Spider-Man's interacting with like fucking Iron Man. Like and never would have thought that. The
responsibility line.
Yeah. So muy bien. And he gets some pretty cool swinging when he faces Falcon and Bucky.
Yeah.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Then we have Star-Lord.
Oh.
I guess
definitely not Infinity War.
Definitely not. It's between Guardians 1 and 2, I'd say.
Guardians 2, because he has that moment with Yondu.
Yes. Yeah.
That's easily
for sure. And Yondu, by the way, didn't put him Guardians 2, obviously. Then we have War Machine. This one was what I'm excited to talk about because obviously he's been around since the first movie.
I'd say Civil War.
You think? I'm thinking Endgame, he gets some good moments.
Actually, that's Civil War because I feel like he's kind of just
there.
Tony's sidekick.
Yeah. I say Endgame. He's the most removed from Tony at that point. He gets that really cool Iron Patriot armor. But I will say Iron Man 3 is up there. It's between Endgame and Iron Man 3 for Rhodey.
Yeah. I don't know. It's either one of those.
Because Iron Man 3 gets an entire subplot.
Mm-hmm.
With like when he's with the president and like investigating that side.
Yeah.
but he's still like Tony's sidekick still feels like that. Except for the final battle, they are kind of like neck by neck. He gets like some Iron Man suits.
Yeah.
Fun. You know what? I'm gonna go with Iron Man 3.
I'd say Iron Man 3 as well.
Give it a love because
he's
it's
also kind of
underrated.
funny in some of the stuff in there.
Yeah. Then we have Rocket. He's definitely gonna be probably the best in Volume 3 because it seems like he's gonna be at the core of that.
I know which one I'd say for Rocket.
But
I'd say Endgame.
Yeah. He gets a lot
of emotional stuff too. Yeah.
He gets a lot of funny stuff and emotional stuff.
And like the slight stuff where he's wearing the scarf and all that. Yeah.
It's small stuff like that. Then we have Doctor Strange. This one's fun. Definitely not Endgame, but it's between Infinity Wars. It gets the best fight in the MCU with Thanos versus Doctor Strange, and I stand by that.
Probably a solo movie, though.
Solo movie, he gets a lot. What if Episode 4, though, is really good, and somehow in 30 minutes makes me care about like a character that was in Doctor Strange for 10 minutes max. And care about Doctor Strange, and we get to see so much more of the magic.
I feel like that's not like actually our Doctor Strange. It's like just like
yeah, I know, but I'm
gonna go
to make this more difficult.
I would say that, but like I feel like that's kind of a cop out answer, so I have to go with his solo movie.
I'm gonna go with Infinity War.
Okay.
Because he adds a different flavor to the characters.
I still do think it's kind of weird that he's like Time Stone must protect, and he's gonna be okay with Peter being like
what?
The multiverse stuff.
Oh. Well, I think what happened is he has to let Peter in. Or that's not Doctor Strange. But he has to let Peter in, and then Peter Parker, so he's
Mephisto disguised as Doctor Strange.
Oh my gosh. Then we have Black Panther. This one's obvious to me.
I figured it out. Sorry, my bad.
Black Panther. Obvious to me, it's Civil War.
Yeah.
Because Killmonger steals the show in Black Panther. So, like, Civil War, we get the most honest, like, his dad dies, and you know, he has the best suit in that.
Yeah.
Best action scenes. I remember when they revealed that
as well.
I was like so hyped when I saw it. Like that shot where he's like on the building. Sick, man.
I remember when they added the Black Panther logo onto the the bullet. Everyone was like, "Oh my god!"
Oh my gosh, it's Black Panther.
Yeah.
Then we have Vision. Definitely WandaVision.
Yeah.
Because like
he's funny.
It's funny. Because in Age of Ultron is a contender though, because the best scene in the movie is that ending scene where he talks with the last bot about humanity.
Kind of with it, the white bot. So
yeah, about humanity, and it's a really cool ending shot. But yeah, Civil War, nah, he's like way underpowered. He should be able to destroy every single one there.
They do underpower him so much.
Infinity War, they take him out. Obviously not Infinity War. Forget he does die twice, but then in WandaVision he gets like so much more character because we also get to see him as like a human,
exactly, which
is I think one of the better things that WandaVision does. And then the final one we were talking about today, which is going to be Falcon. Definitely not Winter Soldier. He's I think one of my least memorable parts about that movie.
Then I would have to say,
I like his arc becoming Captain America. I think they handle that well because it's not like overly like he's black. They do it like smart. Mm-hmm. So that's nice.
I say Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah, because Civil War is...
And also he gets the most time to actually do stuff there by himself, so it's like...
Yeah, for sure. Because he's not... Like, Bucky has Winter Soldier in the way that Falcon doesn't... In the way Falcon doesn't.
Yeah.
And that's the video, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. Tell us your thoughts down below. Maybe we got to make this for, like, DC, even though they have, like, only 10 movies or something. And not very consistent characters. But... check us out on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at reboredpodcast. Check out the audio podcast anywhere you listen to podcasts for exclusive segments you can't find anywhere else. And subscribe, stick around here. Help us get to 200. We're almost there. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.